The reason why you aren't where you want to be in life isn't because of status, money, opportunity. Isn't external, but it's internal. It's the fact that you don't believe that you deserve the life that you want. It's the fact that you don't believe you deserve the life that you want. Plain and simple. Have you ever achieved something in your life so great, so vast to you, but you just felt like you didn't deserve it? You felt like the blessings that you received, the awards that you won, the praise that you got, you felt like a fraud. You felt like you were pretending. You felt like you don't deserve it. That someone's gonna find out and expose you that you aren't as good as you are. You aren't who you said to be. That you aren't qualified enough to have what you have. Have you ever felt that way? But what if I told you that even the people that you looked up to, even the greats, feel the same way that you feel? You're not alone. Today, my friends, I'm going to let you know that imposter syndrome is not real. Imposter syndrome is not real. You have imposter syndrome. You think you have imposter syndrome because you don't believe in yourself enough. You don't think you deserve it. You feel like a fraud because you haven't put in the work to actually get where you need to be where you are. You feel like a fraud because you got lucky, because you've cheated your way there. Imposter syndrome is not about feeling like you don't deserve something. Imposter syndrome is not real. It is just the fact that you lack confidence, you lack belief in yourself, that quite honestly, you don't deserve it. These are 3 things that I've learned throughout my life that will help you rid of your imposter syndrome and make you start believing and having confidence in yourself for all the blessings and everything you deserve. Number 1, you don't believe you deserve it. You doubt yourself. You doubt your abilities. You lack confidence. You feel like you're unqualified. You're undeserving of everything that you've received, all these awards, all these medals, the praise people gave to you. You feel like it's not you. But why do you feel like it's not you? Why do we feel like that? Is it because we didn't put in the work? Is it because we feel like a fraud because we got lucky? Someone put in a good word for us? We say we're this, but we're actually something else? We haven't trained enough to be where we want to be? You know? Someone helped us get there and we didn't do any work? Like a school project? The fear of looking like a fool, the fear of failure, the fear of other people's opinions and judgments will hold you back more than you think. It is what stops majority of people from doing majority of things that they want in life, from being themselves. The feeling of acceptance, the feeling of wanting to be seen, heard, connected, alike with people, you know? But what is it costing you? What is it costing you to try to pretend to be someone you're not? What is it costing you? Is it costing you your self-doubt? Your lack of confidence? Are you not confident because you don't know who you are? You're still figuring that out? It's okay. It's okay. But understand that just because you don't know who you are, or just because you want to be liked, that you don't have to give up who you are. You don't have to give up who you truly are, what you like to do, your thoughts and opinions. Other people's thoughts and opinions should never hold you back. Say what you want to say in a respectful manner, of course. But say what you want to say. Do what you want to do. You know? It's your life. It's not their life. It's your life. Remember that. It's your life. Number 2, you always compare yourself to other people. Why are we always sabotaging ourselves by comparing ourselves to someone else? Our level 1 to someone else's level 29. You know? Our first year to someone else's 10th year, who's been doing it for decades. Why do we do that? Why do we sabotage ourselves? Why do we think that just because we aren't where we want to be right now, that we're a failure? Why do we feel like everything that we're doing, if it's not up to a scale like who we look up to, if it's not on par with our own standards, if it's not on par with the standards of someone at the top of their game, I think it's really unrealistic. It's unrealistic. It's a good motivator, it's a good benchmark, but it's unrealistic. You are where you are because everyone has their own different pace, right? You started later, you started earlier. doesn't matter. Everyone has their own pace. Stop comparing yourself to other people. You know, they might be a better speaker than you. Okay. But what are you better at? What are you better at? What is your strength and abilities? You can't compare their strength and abilities to yours. You can't compare what they're so good at to something that you naturally just suck at. It's not fair. Why would you do that to yourself? I don't get it. Number 3, you believe that everyone that you look up to, the greats, the GOATs that you look up to, don't feel the same way as you. They're human. Understand that. We're all humans. All those people you look up to, the people you admire, we're all humans. You know? We live, we breathe, we eat. We all go to the washroom. Like, what difference does it make that you think they're so great because they're born different, came from a different status? Now that might play a factor on where they are, their success, how they got to where they are. But understand that we're all human. If they can do it, we can do it too. Right? Understand that just because they are where they are doesn't mean that they don't feel emotions just like we do. You know, they still feel anxious, they still feel scared, they still feel nervous, right? They don't feel confident all the time, 100%. No, right? We all feel the same emotions. Some are just better at masking it than others. Some are just better at hiding it than others. But we all feel it. We all feel it. We all have it. It's natural. It's okay. Can we just be grateful for how far we've come? You know? Be grateful for the life that we have, what we have going on, the success and achievements, awards that we've received so far. Can we just pat ourselves on the damn back? You know? Give yourself a good job, a high five. You know? I give one myself. You know? All the things that we've been through, the trauma, the experiences, the arguments, the late nights, the overthinking, the past experiences, relationships. Life is life. There's nothing you can do about it. The past is the past as well. There's no point of dwelling from the past. You have to focus on the future. You have to focus on the direction you're going, right? I'll give a car analogy. The front window, the front windshield is way bigger than the back or the rear view mirror for a reason. You want to look forward, not back. It's bigger so you can look forward, so you can see more of where you're going. The back is just there to remind you of the lessons and learnings that you've been through, to keep you accountable, to keep you checked up, to keep you remembering of, hey, this is what happened before. But how are we going to learn from it? If we keep our heads tilted all the way back all the time, our neck starts to hurt. We naturally want to look forward because that's where we should be looking at. You know? Why are we going to look back and hurt our necks when our natural instinct is to look forward? When we're built this way. We're built to go forward. We're built to look ahead. We're built to build things. So stop looking behind you. Stop looking in the past. The past is the past. There's nothing you can do, like I said. The only thing you can do is take that step forward today and make this current moment a better past than what it was before. Make your future, make your life at the end of your life a better one than how it started. Rewrite your story. How do you want it to be written? Do you want it to flatline, or do you want it to look like a roller coaster? You know, starts down and it goes all the way up. Maybe there'll be another down. Who knows? That's life, right? But eventually it'll come back up. All right? 3 things I want you to remember or take action on or start doing in your daily life to start overcoming your imposter syndrome, to start having belief and confidence in yourself that you deserve what you have. You can do what you want to do. Stop feeling like a fraud. Stop feeling like you don't deserve it, because you do. Step number 1, believe in yourself. You know, put in the work. Train. Go through the tough seasons. Feel like you qualify to be where you are right now. Feel like you have the confidence to actually deserve, to actually have what you have. Feel like you've worked hard enough to receive it, and that you know that you've put in the work to deserve what you have. 2, stop comparing yourself to others. Stop. That doesn't help you. It does not help you. The only person you should be comparing yourself to is your past self, because that is what you can control. That is who you're supposed to look at. That is supposed to help guide you and give you motivation on who you need to be, the next step, where you want to be. It's you, not other people. You're the only thing you can control. So stop looking at other people that you can't control. 3, understand that it's normal. The way you're feeling, the way you feel like a fraud, you don't deserve it, that you're just pretending, we're all pretending in this life. But it's not about the fact that we're pretending all our lives to be where we are, to be who we want to be. It's the fact that we are pretending because we are in the process of becoming who we ought to be. You're not a fraud. You're just growing into the person that you are meant to be. And with that, my friends, that is all I have to say for today. I believe in you, even if you don't believe in yourself. And take care. That's about it.